So we're all bought in, and we all agree that if we're going to teach somebody how, we got a new employee on the job, we're going to ask them, have you been trained for grinders? If he says no, we're going to NASA train him, right? Same things with knives. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this again. Because guess what? It's not just safety. Isn't it a great way to teach somebody how to do it right and teach them to eventually become very fast at it? If you teach them right, they're going to get better and they're going to get faster. So it's not just a safety thing; it's a productivity thing too, isn't it? Everybody agree with that? All right, Mark Patterson, is your neat handwriting? So let's just make a line here. Put grinders on one side and knives on another. Okay. What do you think? Big?
You want him to draw a grinder?
So Vince, what do you want to start with? Grinders or knives? What do you like better?
Hey, grinders.
Grinders it is. All right. So what's one of the first, Mark?
Make sure it's always unplugged.
So let's see how we do this. I don't want him to write unplug.
Unplug.
All we're trying to do is put something down there that reminds us about this task, right? So unplug. On grinders, put unplug.
No.
Guard. Right? Back. For concrete. Back. Come on, Mark. What? Holy cow. All right, what did we miss? Unplug. Guards. Back. Anything else? Full face.
Make sure you're plugged into your
Back. Vacuum. Back.
Make sure you're plugged into
GFI. GFI. How about kickback? So, as I read the safety reports, kickback and actually, I don't know how to describe this, but they will maneuver. They'll put the grinder down, or they're on their knees and they try to move and they cut themselves. I don't know what to write down, but
sure it's stopped before you put it down.
yeah, it is, I guess. Stop the blade.
Full stop. Proper tape color.
Kind of getting into different training there, aren't we?
It has to do with the grinder.
It does. I get it. But for this exercise, right now I'm trying to develop a list for you guys of things that we want to make sure that we're talking to the new employees about. I kind of feel like that would fall into electricity. Visual inspection, right? Yeah, I would have forgot that one. Daily inspection.
You should have some pictures too of what damage you need.
You need to.
I can help you with that. Yeah. Let's scare them straight.
They don't listen.
Yeah.
This is what could happen.
Yeah. I mean, we've all had it. You know, he just brings up a point. Share a story.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a story, I mean, if you've used a grinder, you've probably got a story. Give them an example of how it happened to you. It does a couple things. One, it can actually make them feel comfortable if you tell a story right. You know, I'm human too. I made a mistake. Learn from my mistakes, right? I mean, I learn better when people tell me things like that, where I feel comfortable in asking questions now because I know, you know what, Vince, it happened to you. I'm a little more comfortable. Maybe I will ask you a couple of questions that I was a little reluctant to because I wasn't sure how you were going to react to them, right? Okay.
You need to familiarize yourself with the grinder also. You know, the little button that stops the blade and locks the blade when you go to change it.
Tool operation, right? Can we just kind of lump it all together? Does that make sense? Tool operation.
Proper glazes on surfaces is another thing.
The right blade for the job.
Right tool.
Right blade for the job. I don't want to make this. We need to put the important stuff down. Anybody else got anything else? You think that's a pretty good list? So how do we do this? it seems like this would be a handy tool to have as a cheat sheet. Maybe this is something I should put out again and laminate it and give it to you guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah, put it on the backside. Put it on the backside of this.
Yeah, save paper.
Oh. Smart. Okay. So we'll laminate it. We'll have this on the front, and we'll have that little list on the back, right? Does that mean that's all we got to talk about? It's just a starter, right? It's just to promote those conversations.